everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Thank you for joining me on so late today. Grandma duties this morning, and then went to rob the supermarket on the way home, and then by the time I got home I had to cook dog food and hang washing out and blah 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 blah. So I'm running really late. I do apologise. No fire in DC. Mind you, I have since my reading I just did on Le Pen, which was interesting. I've seen photographs of the 850,000 fireworks that were let off over DC, and oh my goodness, talk about look like a war zone. It was pretty much couldn't see anything. There was just the smoke was so thick. The light from the fireworks was so incredibly bright. There was nothing spectacular about it at all. It was massive overkill. And when you do something that is just so intensely too much, it loses its speciality. So yeah, pretty much looked like the city where the part was where the fireworks were going off. Pretty much looked like it was a big forest fire, and we get some horrendous ones in Australia. It looked like a huge bushfire, absolutely thick smoke, um, flames everywhere, just awful, awful, awful. Anyhow, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading, and I'm going to use the Lightseers Tarot. I want to have a look at Major Jason. Let's just check I got that right. Yes, Air Force Major Jason Watson was arrested by the Capitol Police. Yes, now I knew about that the other day, and I was very aware of it, so thank you. For demonstrating on the Capitol steps. Now I believe he was arrested by Capitol Police because he was there without a representative with him. Now this has got me a little bit confused because he was escorted to the steps by Representative Al Green from Texas, Democrat from Texas, who then left the area and left Major Watson to protest on his own. Apparently, he was approached twice and basically said, "Come on, you got to leave." But he didn't do so, and the third time he quietly placed his sign down and was arrested by the Capitol Police, being escorted off, and he was later released without charge, from what I understand. But that doesn't mean he's not going to have any punishment brought against him by the Air Force. He may absolutely do. Now, apparently active duty service members are strictly prohibited from engaging in partisan political activities while in uniform, as per the Uniform Code of the Military Justice, which is kind of fair enough. And those who do can face criminal or administrative punishment, imprisonment, loss of pay, dishonourable discharge, and more. So obviously this was incredibly important to Major Watson, a career Air Force personnel. But what I really want to ask is he going to become a rallying point? So in his speech before taking the steps, Watson said he entered basic cadet training in the US Air Force in late June 2005. So what are we looking at? 21 years ago, where he spoke his oath of enlistment, calling it foundational to the system of government and pertinent to ensure all officials owe allegiance to the Constitution instead of a political party. He said the greatest threat to the country's democratic republic was not a foreign one, but domestic. We, the people, have played a part in getting the country into the mess we are in, he said. For the past 18 months, we, the people, have allowed the highest levels of the executive branch of the federal government to violate our Constitution and their oaths to it with impunity. When the President of the United States orders military action against foreign countries, absent an emergency scenario where American interests are under imminent dire threat, as was done in Venezuela, Cuba, and Iran, that is unconstitutional usurpation of Congress's authority and a violation of the War Powers Clause. So this is his speech, and he's called it out. Absolutely, a 21-year career officer. The major also pointed to other violations, such as Musk being allowed to shut down large portions of the federal government and grant access to government databases, as well as the felon directing the Department of Homeland Security to deny due process to after detaining people. So yeah, he was pretty much laying it down, saying that he can't, in good conscience, stand by anymore as a citizen of the US. Now, I'm having an email conversation with one of my lovely viewers, and she is the most amazing, beautiful person. But what she's saying is, we are protesting. It's just we're a big country. Yes, I know you're a big country, but you've got a lot of people in it as well. Using as a comparison Bolivia, Albania. Yes, they're small countries, but they have smaller populations as well. What happens is there needs to be this surge of people protesting constantly in large numbers. And I'm talking 10% of the population, not on a given day that's been organised by somebody else. We need these spontaneous protests. So I want to ask, using my Lightseers Tarot, is Major Jason Watson going to be a rallying point for military personnel? Let me put it that way. Is he going to be a rallying point for military personnel? I do see him in the future being hailed as a hero. I'm getting told the highest order. So I don't quite know what that is. He's getting some sort of awarded the highest order. Okay. Is he going to be a rallying point? Come on down, let's have a look. Right, the Ten of Wands. He's done. He's done with trying to stick by what the military dictates. Ten of Wands. I mean, it's also a card of overreach, but not so much in this. This is about deciding what hill you're going to make a stand on. And this is about no longer listening to the messaging that does not serve you anymore. This is about letting go, putting down, and moving forward. So he decided that he, in full conscience and good conscience, could not abide by this abuse of the Constitution. He made an oath 21 years ago to the Constitution, not to the position of the presidency, not to the executive, but to the people of the United States. So yes, so this is very much, he's laid it down and he's moving forward. Is he going, oh gosh, another 10. These are end of cycle stuff. So the second signifier we've got is the 10 of Cups. Unity, coming together to move forward, to move into the next stage. So yeah, there's big ending stuff happening here. Okay. At the foundation, we've got the Magician, the ability to manifest, to draw on, to create something that is more than just oneself. The Magician. He's going to be a real central force, I think. You've got in the past here the Queen of Swords. It's my Harris card, but it's also in regards to this is looking to the future with knowledge and truth, putting the emotions aside. I don't know if he's got a family, I don't know if he's got kids or anything like that, but he's just obviously decided that taking the stance for the truth is worth it. So he's put his emotions behind the bars there And he's made this stance to bring forth the truth out of the shadows and stand by it. He's going to stand by it, absolutely. We've got the Page of Wands, a really powerful, enthusiastic message, a message that is reverberating around. And we've got the Queen, immediate future, the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of female energy here. It's kitchen table issues, but this is also about, it's my Homeland Security card. And we know who's in charge of Homeland Security, Pustule. Bill Pustule is what I call him. He's a slumlord property developer. Like, what the hell is he doing in charge of Homeland Security? So we got, I think that's him, Queen of Pentacles. Six of Swords, packing up the truth and moving forward. Out of troubled waters. He's going to stick by this message that he's put out there, absolutely, because he knows he's in the right. He's got the Seven of Wands here. He is very comfortable in what he did and he can't, any attacks on him won't penetrate because he knows what he did is the right side of history. And he can live with himself with taking this. Six of Swords here. So it's internally. Externally, this could be the court case moving forward, the legal action moving forward, hopes and fears, the judgment, allowing his soul spirit to dance and sing, embracing the truth of his soul. Fool card. Universe has got his back. Strength. Wow, these are big cards for him. Seven of Swords. Betrayal. And the Ace of Wands, the truth being brought out. This could be a feeling of betrayal. And the Ace of Wands. So we've gone from the Queen of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Oh gosh, and then you've got the Star of hope and healing, holding on to the star, holding on to what can be. Strength of betrayal here. He's trusting that the higher forces, and I'm not talking physical, have his back because of the depth of the strength of his feeling betrayed. He's bringing a powerful new truth, and it is a rallying point, the Star. He had a choice to make, Seven of Cups. He had a choice to make about to continue on with this, toxicity or to move forward. He chose to move forward with the Eight of Cups. You've got the Page of Swords. It's almost like he's leading an idea, just about to step off this sword onto firm ground, and Ace of Pentacles. New opportunity is being presented. Big opportunity is being presented. I think he is going to be. We've got the King of Cups. Can be my Biden, who's put in place that this administration can be removed if they're shown to be corrupt. Or it could simply be Major Watson being, I don't know what a star sign is, but being an emotionally mature, articulate, this is the diplomat and the negotiator, etc., but an articulate, emotionally mature, articulate, calming leader, giving the opportunity to get out of this complacency, to pick up the key to unlock the door to this opportunity that's presented. And I think he will with the Ten of Swords there. I think he will. We've got 3 tens turning up. 3 tens, 2 aces. The Ten of Swords. letting the truth be known to step over into this new beginning. I don't know that he's going to be the rallying point, but I think he's going to start a movement here. Show me this movement that Major Jason Watson is starting. Will it gain momentum? Will it gain momentum? There will be an attempt at fear-mongering here by the administration because they know he's telling the truth and they're frightened of it because they don't control the military. Despite having the top dudes, like the commander of CENTCOM or whatever it is, they don't have the rank and file. Is he going? Oh gosh, here's that Ace of Swords again and the Star card. You saw those two jump out, drop out, however you like to call it. The start of a truth-telling mission. The start of a truth-telling. The Star. The Temperance. Oh my goodness. And the Seven of Cups. Each of us individually have to make a decision about whether we're going to stick with the same old, or we're going to move forward. Nine of Cups, joy, the lovers working together. And the Three of Swords, heartbreak, loss, anguish, betrayal, feeling despair. Six of Pentacles, helping each other. None of us are alone. We just have to look at the opportunity of what we can bring to the table. The Four of Cups. And walking away from what does not serve us. Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Hermit. The idea, nearly at the start. Two of Pentacles, again, a choice that needs to be made between what is and what can be. Again, trying to get people out of their complacency, to get down off their little safe haven and start on this journey, because death and rebirth, ending and beginning. Get on your bike, Knight of Swords, and take control of your life for you. So it's not revolution energy from him. Sadly, I'd love to have seen it. But I think he's made a few sit up and think. So what's going to come out of this? I'm going to ask about him specifically. How is the rank and file of the military going to feel about this? Okay, we'll stop there. When they say stop, they say stop. The Empress, the birth of something significantly new. Abundance for all, new beginning, new. The King of Swords. Truth, action being taken. Wisdom, knowledge, skills, truth. The Hierophant. This is about deciding what future you actually want and starting the steps, taking the actions to bring that, to reach that future. The rank and file, the brotherhood or sisterhood, Three of Cups in the past. He is going to be seen and heard loudly for this action. It might not feel like much to start with, but it is. The word they're giving me is congealing. Congealing. I was going to say festering, but that's not the right word. The word my guides are giving me is congealing. It's like almost like it's being mixed, and then you just got to let it sit and come together. The Page of Cups, something unexpected out of left field that really cuts the legs off and makes the military or his comrades realise that there's more here. Okay, the moon, secrets being revealed. The moon and the sun. Secrets being revealed. Infighting, the Five of Wands and the hopes and fears, the outcome. More and more. It's like almost abandoning their posts and taking this path, this inspirational path to the Star card. That Star, boy, talk about card of the day or card of the reading. But the Hanged Man, looking at things differently. And then we've got the Temperance. And then we've got the Lovers coming together. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, changing everything. And on the bottom, we've got the Ace of Cups, movement forward, looking at the bigger picture and stepping over into this new start. So it's not a momentous movement that he started, but he's made them really think. And then there's going to be something unexpected that comes out of left field that is going to absolutely reveal everything that was kept under wraps. It might be an order that comes down or another service member that speaks out. I'm getting the Gerald Ford again. Haven't heard from the service members there about the alleged laundry fire that took 3 days to contain and destroyed, what was it, 600 births. There's something that's going to come. It's almost like there's going to be another service member. He's been seen and heard, and he's going to what he's done is going to start like a thought process. Now, I understand that in the military they are trained to not question the authorities, because if you do that on the battlefield, if you go, "Sir, why should I fire this rocket launcher or whatever it is, bazooka or whatever it is, why? Tell me why. Can I have an explanation, etc.?" Then the whole thing falls apart. So they're trained not to question. But what he's done is started this ticking over of questioning certain elements of why are we covering something up? Why are we lying about something? Why is the government not telling the truth about something? There's something that's got to congeal. And that doesn't mean it gets gummed up. It just means, it's almost like when you make a resin and you pour this in and you pour that in, you stir it, and then you've got a certain amount of time before it sets. You've got to put it out. It's got that feel about it. Okay, watch Major Jason Watson with interest. The movement that he will start. I'm not feeling anything huge, him specifically, but he is starting the process. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I shall catch you tomorrow. Love to you all. Catch you later. Bye-bye.